Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for another creative aging project. Actually, I think this isn't creative aging, this is creative concepts. I'm Sharon Rice. I'm the Makerspace librarian here at the Rawlings Library, and today we're going to be making some lip balm. This is a really simple project that you can do at home. The ingredients are readily available on Amazon or at your local health food store, at your local craft store. So this is all stuff that you can do very, very easily from home. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and get the video started. So here we go. Hi everyone, welcome to another Creative Concepts video. Today I thought it might be fun if we made some of our own lip balm. I've done a series before on how to make your own beauty products, and it's been a while since we revisited it, or since we visited it the first time. This is the revisit. Anyways, I don't think I've had enough coffee today. So I thought we would go ahead and make some lip balm here on our Creative Concepts video today. So what I have as a setup for myself here is just a non-reactive pan on my trusty old, very well used hot plate here. And we're going to make our lip balm in here. So I'm going to melt it so you can see it go. Lip balm is actually surprisingly easy to make, and it's made pretty easily with all natural ingredients. So the things that we're going to be using today is, I'm going to bring this in here, a big old thing of coconut oil. We're not going to use much of it. We're going to use some beeswax, and this is a giant bag. So when I buy these supplies, I'm buying them to make product for everybody who comes to my class. I usually have an attendance of about 20. That's why I have so much here, but you can buy all of these in much smaller quantities. A little bit goes a long, long way when we're making a lip balm. We're also going to use some shea butter, some sweet almond oil, which I got there, and an essential oil. Citrus is good, so I've got me some lemon. All right, and this is going to be the simplest recipe in the entire universe. You're going to laugh a lot. So I'm going to turn this on to my hot plate here to very, very low. You can do this in the microwave as well. This does not need to be on a hot plate. I'm just doing it so that you can see it go. I really do not want this on very hot at all. So probably just there on the low. And then the recipe is very, very simple. We're going to add equal amounts of the shea, the beeswax, and the coconut oil. So beeswax is going to be the easiest to scoop, and I have a tablespoon scoop here. So there's the beeswax pellets. Aren't they cute? In there. And we'll get the shea. Shea kind of has the consistency of shortening, much like the coconut oil does when it's at room temperature. So we're just gonna eyeball it. Shea can be, I don't know, a bit of a divisive oil to use. I think it sort of smells like Play-Doh. And then see, it's kind of hard to get out of here. I'm just using a little scraper that I got. Stick that in there. That's shea oil. And the coconut oil. So equal parts of all three. So grand total altogether, this is going to end up being about a tablespoon or 3 tablespoons worth of oils that we're going to melt down together in this pan. But like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So if you think about like 3 tablespoons worth of lip gloss, well, that's a lot of lip gloss, really, in the grand scheme of lip gloss. And you're thinking that you're only putting in like ounce containers. But here we go. So that's the coconut oil in. I definitely like the smell of coconut oil better than the smell of shea because I think shea smells like Play-Doh. But that's a good reason to throw some of the essential oil in there too. It helps to block out some of that smell. So we're just letting it melt. We're not doing anything too fancy here. I'm just going to use my little stick here to stir it around with. The thing that's going to take the longest to melt actually will be the beeswax pellets because shea melts at about 100 degrees and coconut oil pretty much melts at 80. So we're not going to be real hot. All right, we're going to stir that around until it comes together nicely. And like I said, you can do it in the microwave. I honestly prefer doing stuff like this, though, over a heat source like this, rather than doing it in the microwave, because you can get it too hot in the microwave. And we really just don't want this to be a super hot situation. We just want it to pretty much barely melt together. Once it's mostly melted, we're going to go ahead and add the last two ingredients. And it can be any lip balm essential oil that you like. It does not have to be a citrusy one. I just prefer it. So when it comes to adding the almond oil, we're not going to add much. I think we might just be a little bit clogged. Only a very small amount. And this is just for moisturizing properties. So it's about a teaspoon of almond oil. Not much. Not much at all. We're going to add that, and then I'm just going to add, hopefully it's going to come out. I like a lot of essential oil in my stuff. I know that some people say, oh, I'm only going to put like a few drops. Meh, I want to know I stuck it in there. So there we go. And you'll notice that this is all just about completely melted, which is good. That's what we want. Once these last few little bits of the beeswax are gone, then our lip balm is ready to go. So we're just going to go ahead and take it off the heat. That is going to move that over out of the way. And I've got here for us today a bunch of these little containers. And I'm just going to open the lid of them. These are 1 ounce containers. I got them on Amazon. And all we're going to do is just very carefully, and we'll see how carefully I can do this, pour it in the container. Another reason that you don't want it to be too hot is because these containers will melt. I've learned that the hard way. So there we go. Notice how much is left in here? We probably could fill up 2 more lip balm containers. In fact, I can probably grab 2 more lip balm containers real quick. And we'll go ahead and finish up putting that into their containers to let them solidify. It takes, I'd say, an hour or 2 for the lip balm to fully solidify. And that's okay. So here we go. We're going to pour this one in here. Here's one. And open up the last one here. Pour that in as well. So you'll see that we've got, when we make, is that the bottom? No. Lost my bottom. There it is. So when you make even just a tablespoon of lip balm of each one, you end up with 3 containers of lip balm. So even though it seems like it's kind of expensive, it isn't really. It just takes a minute for all of you to assemble all the things, and you'll have enough to make an awful lot of product. So there we go. There's our lip balm. I'm going to let this solidify. Hopefully when I air the program, you'll be able to see all of the lip balm all solid. That is our project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll try it at home because it's so much simpler. I know it seems like it's really hot right now, but winter is coming and we will need the lip balm for our chapped lips, and it is so simple and relatively cost effective to make enough lip balm for your entire family, friends, and neighbors with just a few products that you can grab on Amazon or at your local hobby store. That it's much, much easier to do it, and I hope you guys all try it. All right, everyone, until I get to see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep making. Have a great night. Bye.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I made the lip balm. As promised, I have the solid product. So you see it's turned solid and completely white. So there it is in its container. And proof that it works, and it works really well. So there we go. I can take some and put it on my lips. It's nice and glossy. And because I use lemon, essential oil, it's got a nice lemony tang to it, but it's not too out of control crazy. And it's going to be really, really awesome when it gets cold outside for me to put on my inevitably incredibly chapped lips. I know it doesn't seem like it's going to be cold outside anytime soon, but it will be. You shouldn't have to worry about too much about storing any of this lip gloss at room temperature because it has the beeswax in it. It will stay in a solid state. If you didn't have the beeswax in it, most likely you'd end up with lip gloss that you'd need to put in a roller because it would be liquid. So the beeswax really is super helpful when you're making it into a balm. You can try all kinds of different flavors. I saw one for cinnamon. I'd be careful with cinnamon essential oil. It could burn your skin. Same with peppermint. But if you put a little bit in there, it's probably pretty brisk and refreshing. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed our Creative Concepts video for the month. If you guys really like doing cosmetics or cosmetic type stuff, drop me a line. My name is there at the corner of the screen. It's sharon.rice@pueblolibrary.org. And we can do some other stuff. We could do lotion, bath bombs, whatever. Just let me know and I'll try to do what you'd like. All right, guys, until I get to see you all again, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep making, all right? Have a wonderful evening.